Good evening and welcome into the George Finnie Stadium, BWYellowJackets.com coverage of Baldwin Wallace men's soccer. Today it's the Yellow Jackets taking on the Oberlin College Yeomen in a non-conference game. BW comes in at 6-4 after a win against Earlham last weekend. They won that one 6-2 at Earlham. Goals were scored by Trevor Ham. He had 2 goals in that one. Tusick, Julian Kierez had 2 goals as well. And then Shaheen Garamani with the 6th goal in that game. The most goals that BW has put up in any game this year so far. Before that, they lost to Geneva at home, 0-1, a frustrating game. And they obviously took that out on Earlham, scoring 6 goals in that contest. Today they're here against the Oberlin College Yeomen, who come into this contest 3-5-1. They've played one OAC team, and that's Capital. They lost to them 5-0. Julian Kierez to get us started off at the BW. 45 minutes on the first half clock. Kierez was about to get things started, and Yeoman went a bit early. And we're underway here in Berea. Tillanaghi Jr. out there at midfield. BW getting things started. Let's go over the starters for the Yellow Jackets. Matt Weaver is in goal from Ontario. Trevor Ham at defense. Brandon Garibati at the midfield. Tillanaghi Jr. at midfield. Zach Hoover at defense. Mason Morris at the forward spot. He gets his first start today. Julian Kierez also in there at the midfield. Tommy Booser in there at the midfield. Tusick at the forward spot. Nick Surwitz in there at midfield. And Alex Gleck mans down the left back. For the Yeomen, this is just their second time out. Third time out, against a OAC matchup. I had that wrong. Otterbein also took on this team and beat them 4-2. Otterbein is a team that's ranked in the D3 men's soccer poll. No shots yet for either team. We're just about 2 minutes underway here in Berea. I'm Luke Schradel. If you're just joining us on BWYellowJackets.com, it's men's soccer action between the Yellow Jackets and the Yeomen. And let's go over the Yeoman starters. Parker Whitcomb gets the start at goalkeeper. He's a senior. Augie Smith at midfield. Nick Yondelite, he is their leading goal scorer with 5 goals so far this year. Alex Caceres is in there. Ryan Kim, Zach Butter, Zach Moskowitz, Harrison Trampash, Alexander Francoeur, Anthony Pacewitz, and Ethan Long round off their starting lineup. Matt Weaver going to give a throw-in for the Yellow Jackets on the near sideline. He's got the quite strong arm you need for somebody to throw it into the middle and make a play in the 18. Here's Weaver on the throw, deep and inside. Nothing going there for the Yellow Jacket offense this time. Weaver sends it right back to Trevor Ham. Now Garibati on the far side. Nice challenge by Xander Francoeur. But Garibati will throw this one back in. Off the foot of Kierez, and Booser hands off to Kierez, and he rips a shot for the first one of the game, and that one's saved by Whitcomb pretty easily. He went low. Whitcomb was ready for it. Just the first shot in 3 minutes of play. UW is on the road Saturday against Earlham, as I mentioned. They got the win by 4 goals, 6-2 in that one. Yeoman for the first time on the attacking third, and Trevor Ham sends it right back. Before they took on Earlham on Saturday, they were here at George Finnie Stadium. I was on the call, and they lost to Geneva 1-0. It was a hard-fought game by the Golden Tornadoes. Yeoman in striking distance now. Garibati defending on the far side. There's Moskowitz. Over to Ethan Long on the near side. Tressel Field. Sign. Weaver steals that one away. Some nice work by Matt Weaver. Worked his way into the starting lineup a couple games ago by playing well over the weekend in those Waynesburg and Olivet games. Had back-to-back games here 2 weekends ago. We had that for you on bwyellowjackets.com. Weaver hauls that one in. Not sure if they're going to call that a shot. They do not. BW still with the only shot on the game. That came from Julian Quieres. Not really any dangerous chances for either team yet in the first 5 minutes, as Weaver will track this one down. And just push it ahead to Ham. It's Alex Kleck out there. Up to Nagy. Jackets playing fairly patiently early in this one. Kind of feeling out this Yeoman team so far. Team that put 2 goals up on Otterbein. Take a look at that box score for you. And the Yeomen send it back up on the clear. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Caceres. Throw in from Brandon Garibati coming. Ham up to Surwitz. Surwitz tries to play the through ball to Garibati, but it's knocked away. Ball's played inside. Quieres will let it fire off the post. Quieres with 2 good-looking shots. Good-looking pieces of footwork as well. That one goes off the post. That was a really dangerous opportunity. A lot of room in the middle for Quieres. We'll see how aggressive the Yellow Jackets get after it just seemed so easily. They waltzed right in there. Garibati finds it and sends it up to Tusick. They'll whistle that for a foul. And a free kick. That's Ryan Kim at the right back. Whitcomb with some early action, 2 shots. Obviously, that second one doesn't go for a shot on goal because it hit the post, but wow, it was dangerous. But one of the things to note from the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets was that Mason Morris picks up his start. His first start, he's played in 5 games, a freshman midfielder out of Lewis Center. He'll be a body in the midfield for head coach Reed Ayers in his 20th season. Some good ball movement from the Yeomen, but nothing going inside that Yellow Jacket defense. Right off of Kleck's chest and right back to Nick Youngdelight. Caceres tries to drop that one off, but now they reset up top. Jackets doing a lot of chasing here in the last couple of minutes. Nearly 9 minutes in now. No shots from Oberlin College yet in this one. Matt Weaver has not been tested. Jackets have a plethora of great goalkeepers and guys that have a ton of size. Weaver is 6'6". That really helps when a high shot comes in fast. He's going to be able to get up there with his vertical as well as his long arms. Quieres sends it away.
Webcast on the BW Athletics website at bwyellowjackets.com with Luke Schradel calling all the action. You can view all BW home games on the website.
This ball's played into Tusick, and the Oberlin defense was there. Ryan Kim in position. Oberlin, obviously, a college that draws in all sorts of different talent from all sorts of different places. A couple guys from California, a couple from all over, really. A couple guys from Texas, Oregon. Just a great school that draws in all sorts of different scholar athletes. It's a beautiful day in Berea. Barely any clouds. Sunset behind the stadium. The last time the Yellow Jackets were at home, they were in the rain. It's currently 64 degrees. Oberlin in the long sleeves. BW in their white tops, brown shorts. Red tops with gray bottoms and yellow numbers for Oberlin College. No team either really breaking away so far. BW's really had some dangerous chances with Julian Quieres having 2 shots, one off the post. And that's all we've really seen in terms of action. Caceres sends it through to Kim. Tries to play it inside on the cross. And Augie Smith couldn't come up with it. Oberlin finding some offense here now. Weaver to throw in here on this near sideline. Sends it up to Tusick. Tusick trying to work the sideline, and Kleck will send it up off of Kim's head and right to Attila Nagy Jr. Fancy footwork from Attila. Sends it forward, had Quieres on a nice run. But the Oberlin defense was there. They sent it out of bounds. I assume they'll have Weaver come throw this in. Try to get something going inside. Geneva had a lot of size, which made things tough inside. Oberlin not really the same. Off of Booser. And cleared out. Young Delight tried to play that one forward. Couldn't do it. Weaver to throw it in again. Up off of Surwitz's head. And back to Whitcomb. Booster trying to make a run. He has a great challenge, and a shot is ripped into the bottom right corner. But Whitcomb knew where it was coming. A great save by him. Tommy Booster almost had himself another goal. Tommy, a high school All-American. Here's Tusick. Off the knee of Ryan Kim and out of bounds for a BW corner. Tommy with 2 goals on the season. Corner coming in and sent right back. That was Morris who took that first corner. Surowitz will take this one. Excuse me, Kires. Played in nicely, and wow! Kires puts that one in off the corner. Whitcomb wasn't there, and Kires puts it in the top right corner. 1-0 Baldwin Wallace. Just was not expecting that to go in. And obviously Whitcomb was not either. But Kires bends that thing into the top right corner, and the Yellow Jackets have a 1-0 lead. So on 5 shots, BW breaks the tie. Julian Kires with his 7th goal on the season, the leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets. He's really had a great season, and credit to him. Sophomore midfielder out of nearby Lakewood. Reed Ayers is really doing a good job of keeping local products here at BW and building from there, and he's done a great job. This team, really impressive. Garabati clears that one over to Tusick, and he can't get in position. Body's on the ground after Kires collides with Pacewitz. Trevor Ham with a good win there. I thought he won that ball. So did he. Thought it bounced off of Yeoman. That's Morris knocking it out of bounds on the sideline. Yeoman played in. Their first time on offense in quite a bit. Booser with the aggressive challenge. Played inside now. There's the leading goal scorer, Jan Delight. And Tusick with a nice win. He'll sprint down the sideline and try a through ball to Kires that just wasn't there. Try to get creative.
Results are posted within an hour after most athletic events.
Nothing going in transition for the Yellow Jackets. Oberlin really trying to sustain a possession. Garabati back to Ham. Ham lets it rip. That's Ethan Long. He sends it to Caceres, and Oberlin trying to settle on offense. Just can't do it. Right back to Matt Weaver. Here's Trevor Ham on the far side to Garabati. Now to Surowitz. Pace of play for Oberlin just really slow. They want to play at their own pace. They don't want the Jackets to get too aggressive, it seems. Down 1-0 on the road. That's really nothing. Can make that up quickly. Out of bounds off the foot of Mason Morris. Augie Smith plays the sideline. Now to Nagy. Tries to redirect it into the middle. Zach Butter was there. Kleck kind of mistouches that one. Caceres inside tries to find Nick Yondelite, and I think he was offsides on that run. The official call. Yep, offsides was called. Trevor Ham, who had 2 goals in the last contest. Taking a look around the OAC tonight, the only other team in action is Heidelberg. They take on Adrian. They took them on at 4 o'clock. See if we can't get an update on that one. Heidelberg came to town on Saturday for a football matchup against Baldwin Wallace. They fell. BW winning 20-10 against number 22 Heidelberg on Saturday in football. Heidelberg, the only other active OAC soccer program right now. Oberlin trying to play it inside. And bodies all over the place. Great effort from Yondelite, but he's down. He really gave it his all to go get that ball and fell kind of awkwardly. Adrian beat Heidelberg earlier today. So this is currently the only OAC soccer matchup going on. If you look at the OAC, Otterbeин's ranked number 19. So them beating this Oberlin team 4-2, you know, it has you thinking, how did they put up 2 goals on that Heidelberg team? Stoppage in play. We'll take a break as well. Young Delight able to walk out on his own power. That's good to see. He has 5 goals already on the season. A really important piece to what the Yeomen do night in and night out. Also has 3 assists on the year. 24 shots. That's more than the 2 players below him combined. So that really just tells you how much of a part of their offense he is. And without him, you wonder how they're going to be able to generate any type of offense, especially when you lose a guy that is so important to what you do on offense.
Checking in for Oberlin, number 14, Thomas Cantor.
Thomas Cantor will check in for him. Senior forward out of Winbridge, Connecticut. Matt Weaver waiting on things here in the 25th minute. Referees are ready to go, and we're back underway for the last 25 minutes of this first half. BW leads it 1-0. If you're just joining us, that goal was scored by Julian Quieres on a corner kick. He just sent it right into the top right corner, and Parker Wickham not able to stop it. There's Zach Hoover. Hoover trying to get away from a bunch of yeomen. Does. Crafty move there from Hoover. He breaks away. Still looking, finds Mason Morris, and foul on Oberlin. Nice couple moves from Zach Hoover, coming up from his defender spot. Attila Nagy, a guy that I like to call the quarterback of this offense, kind of centers things in the middle and sends in some good balls from up top for guys to finish, and really does a nice job with that left foot. This time he just sends it over to Garibati to get things set up. Garibati inside. Kieres on the volley. And off Kim and out of bounds. Corner kick for BW coming. A lot of OAC action tomorrow. A couple interesting contests. Mount Union takes on Worcester. ONU will take on Kalamazoo. John Carroll will take on Penn State Barron, a team that this BW team fell to early in the season at the Penn State Barron Invitational. Always some good competition at that one. Whitcomb lays it off to Kim and right back to him. Sends it to the 45, and that's where things will play out. No shots yet from Oberlin. BW has registered 6, 3 on goal, 1 off the post. Kieres has been really involved early. He has 4 shots, 2 shots on goal, 1 hit the post. So that didn't even count as a shot on goal. And then he scored on the corner kick to make this thing 1-0. Morris wins the ball on the far side. Couldn't do anything with it. Caceres sends this one over and out of bounds off a Yellow Jacket. Oberlin will throw in. Substitution coming here from Oberlin. That's number 26, Anthony Caceres. Pretty sure the PA announcer didn't get that one right. I think that is Anthony Caceres, excuse me. Sophomore midfielder from California. Caceres over on the sideline with Radek. Here's Hoover on the throw-in. Off of Tusick. He gets it back. Jackets with some good ball movement. Now Hoover on the near sideline. He's working on Augie Smith. Smith almost sent it out of bounds. Hoover able to keep it in. Hoover wants to make something happen. Here's Surwitz. Now to Tommy Booser. Morris. Now over to Garibati. Garibati fighting for that one and covered by Tusick, sent out of bounds and cleared by Oberlin. That'll be a BW throw-in with Garibati on the far side, 15. Throws that one in to Tusick. Tusick working the sideline, and he stepped out with the ball. Oberlin gets to throw in from right at that spot. Trevor Ham sends that one 25 yards off the top of his head, and now a dangerous chance for Surwitz. Almost made it through 3 guys. Dangerous chance here for Oberlin. Finally get to play in the attacking third, and Garibati sends that one out of bounds. Thomas Cantor will throw in. Shot from Harrison Trampash. Wide right of the goal. Weaver just let it roll out of bounds. But if that goes down as a shot, that would be the first Oberlin shot, and yes, it does. So they've had trouble working in this attacking third so far today. PW's really been the better team through 25-plus minutes or so of play. And, 6 shots to 1. Oberlin has to get the offense going. Goal was scored in the 14th minute by Julian Quieres, and that makes things 1-0. If you're just joining us, BWYellowJackets.com coverage of Yellow Jacket men's soccer. Augie Smith working. Garibati wanted a call. He didn't get it. Thought it was out of bounds off of Yeoman. Thought it was off of Trampash, and referee disagrees. Ben Wilson subs in for Nick Surwitz, and Alex Gibson in for Brandon Garibati in the 28th minute. Sent to the backside. Here is the Jackets bringing it up the sideline, and it's Ben Wilson on the sideline. Maybe not the way Ryan Kim wanted that ball to go, and Oberlin stuck in their own end. Youngdelight back into the game. We saw him head out on his own power, but he's back, and a big part of this Oberlin team is what he likes to do on offense.
Subbing in for Baldwin Wallace, number 16, Evan Scott.
Evan Scott comes into the game.
Subbing in for Oberlin, number 14, Thomas Cantor.
Thomas Cantor came in for Augie Smith. And a dangerous chance for Oberlin. They'll get a corner. That's the best offense they've had all day. And a great defensive play from the Jackets to keep that thing out of play.
Corner kick for Oberlin, number 10, Alex Caceres.
Alex Caceres to send in the corner. Short corner. Right back to Caceres. And sent out of bounds by Garibati. That'll be a corner kick again for Caceres. Caceres with 2 goals on the year, played in all 9 games. Just 5 shots for him. Short corner, played in, and trying to find Nick Vanderleit, and he just couldn't get that one where he wanted it to be. Scary look inside for the Yellow Jacket defense, but they clear it away. Oberlin now with 3 shots. Got to find their offense in this game. Alex Gibson checked into the game a moment ago, number 8. Sophomore midfield out of Olmsted Falls High School. Tusick trying to win it away. Kim sends it back to the keeper. On the near side. Yonderlight said it was off of Hoover. It was, and Oberlin has a throw-in. Garibati on the far sideline. Sends it up top with Evan Scott. Scott is tripped. No call. Incidental contact from the Oberlin defender. That's Anthony Pacewitz. Physical play from Kieres. Wants to get aggressive. Ryan Kim sends it far side.
The men's and women's cross-country teams return to action on Friday, October 1st when they travel to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania to compete in the 47th Paul Short Run, hosted by Lehigh University.
Yonderlight crosses it in. And the defense is there for the Yellow Jackets. Almost a good look from Yonderlight. Baldwin Wallace throw in on the sideline. Zach Hoover again. Fires it up to Michael Tusick. He's on a good run. Michael Tusick with some speed. Over to Kieres. And Kieres tried to push it over to that right post. Impressive speed on the outside from Michael Tusick.
Checking in for Oberlin, number 11, Nassim Amr. Checking in for BW, number 20, Shaheem Garamani.
Shaheem Garamani checks into the game for the first time today. He's played in all 10 games for this Yellow Jacket team. He came in for Alex Kleck. Well, that's what it says on the live stats, but Kleck is definitely still in there at left back. Looked like a pass from Ethan Radek, and nothing really going. Here's Ham. Up the far side and played back in. Garibati, right place, right time there. Jackets trying to get something going. out of bounds off of Oberlin. That means a Yellow Jacket throw-in. Another opportunity in this attacking third. Garibati inside. And Garamani tried to play that one forward. Maybe a tap-in if he got through there. But he comes off the bench and makes an impact. Not really too much of a windy day, so neither team will really benefit from the side they have at each half. Could see that flag's kind of dead. And just really not moving. So a calm night. 1-0 is the score if you're just joining us. Julian Carez broke the tie in the 14th minute. The Yellow Jackets, the only OAC men's soccer team in action tonight. Ryan Kim. Out of bounds for a BW throw-in. Ryan Kim collects at the 20-yard line. Right back to Wickham. Hoover dropped it off to Ben Wilson. He was fouled. Attila Nagy will set up at the 44-yard line. Over to Garibati at the 30 on the far side. Shaheem Garamani inside to Quieres, and what a save by Parker Wickham. Shaheem sent it over to Julian Quieres. A good look between those two.
Baldwin Wallace, number 17, Julian Quieres.
Quieres scored on his last corner kick. Let's see what he does here. BW's fourth corner of the day. The fifth corner total. Oberlin only has one in this game. And if you're Wickham, you have to be ready for Quieres to do something special again. The big bodies of Trevor Ham and Attila Nagy down there. Physicality from both those guys will give you an advantage in the middle. Try to make something happen. 6:17 left in the first half. Substitution for Oberlin. Cole Fuller comes into the game. Came in for Harrison Tramposh. And here's Quieres. Up top, hanging inside, and wow, that was another beautiful corner from Julian Quieres. Ben Wilson had a chance at finishing that one. He slapped the ground. He felt like he could have put that one in. Dangerous chance again for BW. Their eighth shot.
The football team's 3-1 overall and 2-1 in the OAC is back in action on Saturday, October 2nd when it hosts an Ohio Athletic Conference.
Wilson couldn't get to that one. Here's Yonderlight. Trips over himself and sends it back. Zach Butter, dangerous pass into three Yellow Jackets. Gets away with that one. Moskowitz. Oberlin can't corral it on the outside. Oberlin execution just seems to be a bit off so far in this game. About to enter the 40th minute of this contest. Zach Hoover. Yondelite recovers. Makes a move past Attila Nagy. Little give and go. Yondelite with some moves. Left-footed shot. Garibati blocks that one. Redirect. Over to Amir. He crosses it in. No one there but Shaheen Garamani. They love Tusuk's speed on the outside. They have to feel like he's one of the guys that can play really aggressive. We saw him have a really nice run and nearly assist Quieres a couple plays ago. Oberlin trying to play it inside. Gets dangerous. Garibati can't save it. And that's an Oberlin goal. They tie things up at 1. And a defensive breakdown from the Yellow Jackets.
Goal Oberlin by number 26, Anthony Commissarius.
First time that Matt Weaver had really been challenged today. They put that cross on the ground, and I thought it was going to be cleared out right away by the Yellow Jacket defense, but it hung around inside and able to finish that one. Anthony Commissarius. So in the 41st minute, things are tied up. BW has really been the team that has controlled how this game has went, but when you only put one in, leaves it hanging for Oberlin and her team that doesn't quit. They've stayed competitive. They stayed competitive against Otterbein, a team that's nationally ranked. And in the OAC, Yondelite on the outside, working on 2 Yellow Jacket defenders, trying to make something happen. And they say no foul. Defensive play by Hoover was strong, bringing the physicality. Far side now. Redirected to Zach Butter at the top of things. Ball's on the ground inside again. Yondelite had a chance. And wow, you feel like that one slipped away. Oberlin getting some great looks here at the end of this first half. They had a period in time where they did not shoot the ball once in the first 20 minutes. And now they have 6 shots, 2 on goal, 1 impressive finish by Commissarius. And things are all knotted up, even though you feel like BW was the better team throughout the first half. Hoover throws it in, up to Garamani. And Garamani tried to maybe sneak it into that right corner. Probably looking for Matt Begin. Begin, the senior forward. Out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Parker Whitcomb. About 1:30 remaining in the half. Yondelite. Can't get to that one, otherwise you would have been offsides. So a throw-in coming from Zach Hoover.
One minute remaining in the first half.
begin trying to stir some things up. Oberlin able to get it away. Now to Kim. Kim clears it up. Yonderlight off his foot. Taps it ahead forward. And Amir sends this one right to Matt Weaver. Matt pretty content with letting that 30 seconds left on the clock run down pretty low. Oberlin has fought to stay in this game. Didn't really do much throughout the first 20 minutes. BW scored in the 14th minute. And the next goal was scored in the 41st minute by Anthony Commissaris, and 5 seconds left in the half. Kleck sends it to Wilson, and that's the end of the first half here inside George Finnie Stadium. Score is 1-1. Goals were scored by Julian Quieres and Anthony Commissaris. The last goal scored by Oberlin in the 41st minute to tie things up. We'll be right back on BWYellowJackets.com after halftime. Stay with us. Welcome back to BWYellowJackets.com coverage of Yellow Jackets men's soccer. My name is Luke Schradel. We got a tie game 1-1 here on Tressel Field inside the George Finnie Stadium. The first goal was scored by Julian Quieres in the 14th minute. And recently we saw Oberlin tie things up with Tony Comissaris scoring in the 41st minute. If you take a look at the team comparison stats, BW leads in shots 8-6, 4 on goal, 2 on goal for Oberlin. BW's also had double the corners, 4-2 on those. The goal was scored for BW on a corner by Julian Quieres. Matt Weaver has seen 2 shots on goal, only able to save 1. It was a crosser played into the middle that was on the ground. And Comissaris was the Johnny on the spot there and able to finish. But notably, Oberlin really didn't have a lot of aggressive chances or anything dangerous until late in that first half where they kind of came alive. Well, now we have ourselves a game. Sent out of bounds by Kim. Zach Hoover will throw in on the far side. He's got an arm. And Coach Ayers loves putting him on those throw-ins. Him and Nagy have handled those duties really throughout the season so far. Looking past today for the Yellow Jackets, they'll start conference play. 2 games at home here at Tressel Field. One against Capital on Saturday the 2nd, and Ohio Northern here Wednesday the 6th. We'll have all that action right here on BWYellowJackets.com. That's going to be a corner for Oberlin. Team that comes in 3-5-1. They're 0-2 against OAC opponents. Most recently lost to Otterbein 4-2. Corner will be sent in by Caceres. And too far. That's off a Yellow Jacket. Throw-in comes right back to Augie Smith. Oberlin plays it back to the 50. Zach Butter. Butter plays it inside. Kleck is there. Kleck wearing a captain's band tonight. Along with Attila Nagy and Trevor Ham. Here's Booser. And foul's going to be called on Sami. Got a little aggressive with Caceres. At the Yellow Jacket now, outside with Ethan Long. Long stop by Surwitz at the 35. Not too much action throughout the first 4 minutes of this half. Here's Cantor. I'm trying to work the offense through him. Their leading scorer has been pretty active in this game as well. That's Nick Yondelite, and he's really been the Oberlin offense. Him and Thomas Cantor have been leading the attack. Goal was scored by Commissaris. Here's Caceres. Played to Kim. Kim, a taller guy, but they said he was offsides. Just in front of Trevor Ham. And referee stops play again. Send it back to Matt Weaver. Junior goalkeeper out of Ontario. Up the sideline. Here's Hoover. Jackets in transition. Cantor able to stop things. Tommy Booster with a run now. Tommy trying to get inside. Can't do so. Here's Attila Nagy. Tried a creative ball. Looking for Mason Morris on the outside. Didn't have anything going there. Morris gets his first start tonight. He's played in 5 games, this being the 6th. 1 assist and 1 shot for him so far on the season. Tonight he hasn't been too active. Garibati to throw in here on this near side. Looking. Fires in to Attila Nagy. Young Delight. All over the field. Garibati with a nice win. And pushed away by Augie Smith. Crowd wanted a foul. Here's Cantor. Lays it off. Ethan Long plays it inside. Looking for Young Delight and out of bounds off of Garibati's head. A corner coming for Alex Caceres and the Oberlin College Yeoman.
Corner kick for Oberlin, number 10, Alex Caceres.
Short corner. Heads it over to Augie Smith. Played inside. Finds a man. That was Ryan Kim. Kim misdirected it out of bounds. So no shots yet from either team. 8 minutes of play so far in this second half completed. Ethan Long to throw in. Over to Butter. Tommy gets some pressure. Keeps it inbounds. Fancy footwork and crosses it inside. Kiera is off the volley. Can't score it. Garibati turns it back inside. Surwitz trying to get things going. A tackle by Surwitz on the outside is going to draw a foul. They're going to get a card out for him. Surwitz is going to go down in the book for a yellow. That opens the book up tonight. First yellow card for Nick Surwitz. Oberlin registered a shot on that last possession. So 1 shot so far in this second half has been by Oberlin. They've really done a nice job of controlling things. After in the first 14 minutes, first 20 minutes really, BW controlled the possession. They controlled the pace. Oberlin's played really slow, and it's been working in their favor. Here's Ryan Kim. Booming kick. The 6'6", Matt Weaver able to go up and get that one at its highest point. Kleck. Hoover. Now Surwitz back to Hoover. Hoover up the sideline. Jackets moving in. Tusick on the far side. Tusick working on Long. Inside, tapped out by Long. Corner kick coming. Julian Quieres will run over there to take that. Alongside Mason Morris. Only BW goal was scored on a corner. That has to be in your mind right now if you're Parker Whitcomb. Felt like he maybe had a chance at that one. Surwitz winds one over inside of the net. Hoover is there. A good-looking ball from Quieres finds Hoover's head, and he puts it in. BW takes the lead. 2-1 now.
Goal, Yellow Jackets, by number 9, Zach Hoover.
Really didn't think much of that ball going really long over to Hoover. Neither did Parker Whitcomb. He wasn't ready for that one. 2-1 now. PW takes the lead in the 53rd minute. Assist really could have gone to Quieres on the corner. They don't give it to him. Bounced off a Yeoman to 4. Tommy Booster with the tackle. Referee says it's too aggressive. Crowd does not agree, but good effort from Tommy. Short kick.
The women's tennis team closes out the fall portion of its schedule on Monday, October 11th, when it travels to Springfield for a non-conference match against Wittenberg University.
Here's Weaver. High booming kick. Off the head of a Yeoman. They say foul on Toby Wells Zimmerman. Freshman midfielder out of Washington, D.C. Just 2 Ohioans listed on this Oberlin College men's soccer roster. Julian Cross from Oberlin, Ohio, and Anthony Pacewis, who got the start as a freshman, Perrysburg, Ohio, St. John's Jesuit. But the rest are really from all over. And they've put up a great effort against BW tonight. 2-1. BW on top right now. Here's Nagy. Sends it right back to Matt Weaver. Weaver with a little shimmy. He's 6'6". Maybe he's lost a little bit of basketball. Steph Curry-like shimmy from Matt Weaver. Crossed inside, played out by Ham. He's a really consistent guy for this defense. I say that time and time again. The 6'2" defender out of Strongsville, Trevor Ham, the captain. I mean, wow. Yondelite really gives Hoover a shove, and really thought maybe the book would open up for him there. But no card from the referee. Just 1 yellow card for the Jackets so far today. That's unofficial. That's on the live stats. Thought they may have had a second. Here's Quieres. Up to Tusick. Tusick with some room in transition. Tries to get off a shot. Bounces back to Surwitz, and he can't finish with the left foot. Too high for Nick Surwitz. But a good look and a dangerous one for the Yellow Jacket offense. That's the first shot they've seen in a while, other than that Hoover goal off the corner. 11 shots now for BW. Garibati making an aggressive run. He wins it. Garibati looking to push things in transition. Crosses it. Zerwitz, Tusik. And Tusik can't finish that one. Some good goalkeeping from Parker Whitcomb. He's had a tough night. A lot of shots from BW. Maybe felt like he could have saved that corner from Julian Quieres, but it was perfectly placed. Tommy Booser looking to make something happen. Nice tackle by him. Got some Tommy Booser fans on the sideline, if you can hear them. They like that tackle. Here's Ham. Plays it back to Weaver. Weaver booms it across the 50. Tommy Booser. Defense is there.
Subbing in for Oberlin, number 11, Nassim Amr.
Nassim Amr comes into the game for Oberlin College, the first substitution of this second half. Augie Smith, back to Butter. Butter back to Kim. Jackets on offense now. Tonight's Yellow Jackets soccer game match is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket athletics. Corner coming in from Oberlin.
Corner kick for Oberlin, number 10, Alex Caceres.
Caceres with the corner duties again. Oberlin looking to tie things up. Corner is played into the middle, and Zach Hoover is all over it. He finds the ball with his head at the highest point, and he's really done a great job tonight. His junior defender came into the starting lineup after a couple of good games over the weekend, and Reed Ayers has kept him in there. Really done a great job making his throws dangerous, and you saw the defense right there. He's an athletic guy, also a tall one, 6'2". Attila Nagy heads it to Kim and back to Kleck. In the middle with Nagy. Left-footed to Tommy Booser. Got to get on sides. He does. Makes his turn. Left leg shot. And that time, Whitcomb able to corral it. Athletic play by the goalie to get off his line and protect the box.
The team hosts the BW Fall Invitational on Sunday, October 17th at the Valley of the Eagles Golf Club in Elyria.
Oberlin doing a nice job controlling the offensive end now. A couple of defensive mishaps led to the goal, and Cantor lets it rip and got past Weaver but went wide left to the goal. And they say it was off Matt Weaver. I just don't agree. Maybe it went off his fingertips, but that looked like it was headed directly out of bounds with no change in direction. Usually if somebody hits the ball, it's going to change in direction somehow.
Corner kick for Oberlin, number 10, Alex Caceres.
Caceres again with the corner, calling out signals to his teammates. Let's see what Oberlin has in store here. Caceres plays it in a bit heavy off the right foot. And Hoover will throw this one in. Missed opportunity on the corner kick for the Yeomen. Tusick getting out and running. Right back to Hoover. Yellow Jacket Soccer brought to you by Cleveland Sports Medicine, proud medical provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. The Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Here's Matt Weaver. 1-goal lead for Baldwin Wallace over the Oberlin Yeomen. Tusick wins that ball. He's headed down the far sideline with some speed. Makes a move inside. Plays it off to Kieres, back to Attila Nagy. Now Hoover. Back to Nagy. To Kleck. Kleck back to Nagy. Yeoman on the chase. Good ball movement from the Jackets, but Yeoman fairly active on defense, shutting that down. 25-20 left in the half in the game.
Checking in for Oberlin, number 19, Zach Moskowitz.
Zach Moskowitz, who started the game, checks back in for Oberlin College. Now Kleck. Young Delight. Plays it forward, right to Trevor Ham. Surwitz picks that one off. He's headed the other way. Surwitz with some speed. Inside the box. Tries to make a play, and Oberlin defender pushed him out of bounds, but they say it was off of Surwitz's foot. Surwitz looking for a foul, didn't get the call. Here's Whitcomb. Short to Kim. Look at the speed of Tusick. He can fly. And he makes that play to allow this Yellow Jacket team to press up here. Reed Ayers likes what he's seen from his athletes. Wants to press up.
The men's and women's swimming and diving teams opened the 2021-2022 season on Saturday, October 16th, when it hosts an Ohio Athletic Conference dual meet against Wilmington College at 1 o'clock.
Still no wind or changes in weather tonight. Clear skies, 60 degrees outside. Looking ahead for the Yellow Jackets, they start conference play against Capital on Saturday. And no foul called on Whitcomb. He came out and laid a hit on Tusick. Crowd doesn't like it. To Booser. Sami looking to make moves. Vanderlight steals it away. Back to the keeper. Played up near Garibaldi. Off his foot. Booser gets position on it. Over to Kieres. Kieres tries to hit Surwitz. And some good defense from Oberlin. And they say Kieres called for the foul. They're going to give him a card. A yellow for Julian Kieres. Kim lays it off to Whitcomb. Taking a look ahead for Oberlin. On Saturday, they take on Ohio Wesleyan. And the following Saturday, they're at home against Wittenberg University. Attila Nagy from the 27. Serwitz, strong hit back to Weaver. Weaver almost lackadaisical there on that one. And Oberlin wanting to press their advantage in the offensive end. Oberlin only 2 shots in this half. Trevor Ham. Augie Smith is there. And another foul called. BW fans do not like the calls from the referees tonight. Haven't been too many fouls on Oberlin College, but hasn't been too dirty of a game between these two teams. BW does have 8 fouls and 2 yellow cards. The last goal was scored in the 54th minute. And another body on the ground with no foul called. And they do call one. Not going to give a card, just a warning to Anthony Pacewitz. Tommy Booster on the near side, looking to make a play. Splits 2 defenders. Booster with the left foot, right into the hands of Whitcomb. Dangerous looking play from Tommy Booster. He split the double team. Took a shot with his left foot, couldn't score it. 14 shots for BW in this one. Attila Nagy looking to get things started. Now Serwitz on the far side sideline. Sends it right off of Jan de Light. Short corner. Here's Kieres on the sideline. Knocks a man over. He might see a yellow for that. And he does see his second yellow card. Or wait, does it go on the goalkeeper? Parker Whitcomb draws a yellow. We'll see who it goes down on finally. But things getting chippy here as we head to the latter stage of this one. Big call. Yellow card on the goalkeeper, Parker Whitcomb. He just pushed over Kieres after he got up. I'm not sure he really liked what happened to his defender, got upset, and just threw Kieres down. He can't do that. Too strong from Kim on the sideline, but able to head it in. Pushes ahead. BW rips a shot. Serwitz from way outside.
Subbing in for Oberlin, number 26, Anthony Commissaris.
Anthony Commissaris checks back into the game. He has the only goal for Oberlin College so far in this one. 19 minutes left to play. Booster off the left foot. Can't go anywhere with that. Attila Nagy misses the header. Back to Hoover. Hoover up ahead to Tusick. Tusick. Out of bounds from Ethan Long. Hoover to throw in. To Serwitz. Now with Kieres. Tommy Booser. Attila Nagy Jr. Attila just too big for the defender there. Just pushed him over. And that's just size. That's not even a foul. You just know that he's a big guy and he commands his space well. A lot of hang time on that one from Weaver. Not directed exactly where he wanted that one to go, but he cleared it away. Attila Nagy. Up to Tusick. Tusick. Tries to push through two defenders, can't do it. Throw-in coming from Oberlin. They say BW. I think the flag pointed the wrong way. Tonight's Yellow Jacket soccer match is being brought to you by the Oswald Company for all of your insurance and risk management needs. And Chuck Ratuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider, and Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Back to the action. Here's Trevor Ham. He gets it away on the clear. Oberlin with not too much offense in this second half. It's been dominated. Looked like the first 20 minutes from the first half. Booster trying to make something happen, can't do it. BW has doubled Oberlin in shots now, 16-8. Around 15 minutes left to play. 16-14 on the clock, to be exact. Matt Weaver will take his time with this goal kick. 3 yellow cards have been handed out in this game so far. It started to get a little chippy. Oberlin on the road. You know, they want to make something happen against a team that plays in the Ohio Athletic Conference, a conference that they have not been able to get a win against yet this year. Weaver with the left foot. Tommy Booser with a lot of room. Inside the box. Working with his right foot. Inside. Saved away by Whitcomb. Nice save with the right foot. He's been challenged tonight by a lot of shots from this BW team. Credit to him. 5 saves on the day. That will go down as his 6th save. 15 minutes on the clock. Corner kick coming. And over to the back post. Tommy Booster recovers. Sends one in from the 15. Just over the crossbar.
Subbing for Oberlin, number 20, Alec Gambala.
I told you what's going on around the conference. We didn't show you the standings yet. So Wilmington on top of things, 7-0-1. Mount behind them along with Otterbein, both at 6-0-1. So 3 teams in the OAC have not taken a loss so far. BW at 4th at 6-4. On the sideline, Oberlin will get to throw it in. Short throw. Back to Butter. Continuing on in the OAC, Capital follows behind Ohio Northern. 5-3-1 for ONU, 5-2 for Capital. Heidelberg at 4-5. JCU just 3-2-2. They played a lot of tough teams. If you take a look at their schedule, they have played a lot of opponents that will be in the NCAA tournament. A team that was consensus number 1 in the country last year at a time. Only played conference games.
Baldwin Wallace would like to congratulate junior place kicker Dean Saris of Canton, Ohio second time in his career. Congratulations, Dean.
A John Carroll team able to get a win over number 9, University of Chicago. That's an impressive win on their resume. Didn't get a chance to play Denison. They canceled that one in Granville. A team that BW also played, so maybe the measuring stick there. Corner kick now for BW.
Corner kick for Baldwin Wallace, number 17, Julian Quirez.
Quirez sends it in. Tommy Booster lets it fly and off an Oberlin defender. Nothing going for the BW offense off that corner. Tusick controls. Yonderlight. Now long. Hoover. Last touched by Hoover. Oberlin's throw in. Long with the short throw. Moskowitz. Back to Butters. Up the field now, Ryan Kim. Ball is flying all over the pitch right now. Oberlin will control it after it goes out of bounds off Kleck's right foot.
Subbing in for Oberlin, number 13, Cole Fuller, and number 25, Xander Frankry.
Commissaris checks out. He has the only goal in the game for Oberlin so far. Ethan Long will also check out. Checking in for Oberlin. We'll get you the exact substitution in a second. It's Cole Fuller and Xander Franker. Hoover defending with Attila Nagy. Yonderlight. Booster clears it away. Tusick with some aggression at midfield. Making it tough on Oberlin to making a run here. 9 minutes remain in the game. BW still with a 1-goal lead off a Zach Hoover goal in the 54th minute. Kimbala. Over to Amir. Yonderlight tried to get fancy there. Didn't really work out for him. Zach Butter. Nassim Ammer. Just 9 total shots for Oberlin. 1 has cashed in. Back with Kim. Off the left foot. Right to Trevor Ham. And Booster controls at the 30. Up to Julian Quieres. Now past midfield. Through ball is played to Booster. Dangerous transition opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Booster on the ground. Right into the hands of Parker Whitcomb. Another save for the senior goalkeeper.
For the first time in her career, congratulations, Ivy.
Oberlin now on offense. Finds the foot of Thomas Cantor. He can't really do anything with it, but a dangerous opportunity. Oberlin's not going away. Still a one-goal game. About 7 minutes left to play. Quieres controls and clears. Tusick is there. And when he speeds up, he's dangerous. If you're not ready for him, he's going to make a play. Oberlin trying to pressure things up the field. Yonderlight can't get to it. Nagy sends it away. Now to Quieres, who clears up. Tommy Booser. Booser tries to turn, can't do it. Heads it off to Mason Morris. Right back to Booser. Booser past Vanderlight. Can't get past another Oberlin defender. 84th minute. Luke Schradel here with you on BWYellowJackets.com. 2-1 game. BW leads it by 1. Over on the sideline. Butter. Here's Cantor. Cantor tries to play it inside. Too many Yellow Jackets are there. They swarm. And Ham kind of holds him in the box, and that's going to be a penalty kick for Oberlin. Not really sure Trevor Ham had to do that. But a chance for Oberlin. About to enter the 85th minute. Yonderlight will take the penalty. Here's Weaver in goal against Yonderlight. Yonderlight taking his time. Ready to go here. Yonderlight. It's good. It's a tie game. Oberlin ties things up at 2 in the 85th minute. Nick Yonderlight. The leading goal scorer on this team. He went out early, looked to be a bit hurt, and now he comes back, scores a penalty kick in the 85th minute. His 6th goal on the season. That's just his first PK attempt. And the Jackets looking to respond now. They're double the shots. You feel like they played better in this game. Oberlin just playing to a slow pace, getting the shots they want, and they got lucky that Trevor Ham fouled Thomas Cantor at the top of the box. This game knotted at 2. Nothing happening on that sideline for Oberlin. A throw-in coming from Zach Hoover. Nope, they just play it in. Not really sure where the foul was there. Nick Serwitz notably upset. Seemed like incidental contact. 10 fouls from BW in this game to Oberlin 6. 2 yellow cards for the Yellow Jackets. Just 1 for Oberlin College. Zerwitz. Gibson fumbles over that one, and Oberlin can't control. Nick Zerwitz will throw it in. Three minutes, 30 seconds remain in this half. We will go to overtime if no one can break the tie. BW has already played in an overtime game this year and won it. Hoover looking to make something happen late in this game. And the defense is there from Yonderlight. Plays it inside Zerwitz, nothing there. Back to Trevor Ham. Ham finds Zerwitz, he falls over to Garibati. Garibati working it up the near sideline. And he was fouled. Maybe wanted a yellow there. Took a tough hit, tough fall. He'll throw it in. No, he won't. He hands off to Hoover. Hoover going to try to play this one inside. If you're BW, this is a dangerous chance to have with 2 minutes left. Hoover, inside. Tries to find a man. Ball on the ground. Still alive. Kicked away by Kim. Oberlin wants something in transition. Young Delight controls. He's got some speed on the outside. Plays it inside. Dangerous look. And wow, things have heated up in the past couple of minutes. A transition opportunity from Oberlin off a beautiful look and really dangerous one from the Yellow Jackets. It floated around inside the 18. And Whitcomb's lucky that his defense was there. Weaver sends this one away. One minute, 30 seconds to play. And offsides on the Jackets. And they're going to call a foul on that too. Julian Kieres with some words for the referee after that one. Clock stopped at 1:13. Knotted at 2. Last goal was scored on a PK by Nick Yonderlight. Parker Whitcomb sends it into the 20-yard line. Oberlin playing in the attacking third now. Plays it to Yonderlight. He's a big part of this offense. Said that all night. And he scores the goal to knot things up. Oberlin with some space. Plays it forward. And that had to have went off his hand. They do say that. 39 seconds for the Jackets. Now, here's Matt Weaver. Sending his guys all the way up. Oberlin will park the bus and prepare to defend this last possession. Booming kick into Hoover. Oberlin does a nice job of defending. Garibati can't do anything with it. And he was fouled. Pretty hard foul. Ref's going to bring out the card. He does so. And this game has got increasingly physical as it's went on. A yellow is going to be awarded to Oberlin College. We'll officially have who it's on. Weaver comes up. Still 9 seconds left, so another chance from the foot of Matt Weaver. Jackets going to come all the way up outside of the 18. They're going to make their run in. 9 seconds left in regulation. Matt Weaver lets it fly inside the 18. Nothing really going. Jackets are cool with this thing going to overtime, and that's where we'll be headed. Stick around. We got extra soccer here at George Finnie Stadium on BWYellowJackets.com. Luke Schrader calling all the action today. It's been an interesting game between these two teams. Oberlin has not quit all night. BW has definitely been the better team. 20 shots to Oberlin's 11. 9 shots on goal. Feels like they've had dangerous chance after dangerous chance. Hoover had them ahead in the 54th minute. Nothing happened until the 84th, where Nick Yondelite put in a penalty kick after Thomas Cantor was fouled by Trevor Ham. And that's where we have it. Overtime, golden goal. 15 minutes coming on the clock. We'll be right back in 4 minutes. Both teams getting set for overtime here at George Finnie Stadium. Luke Schradel here with you on BWYellowJackets.com. Overtime on the plate of BW and Oberlin College. This has been a hard-fought game. 11 fouls by BW, 7 by Oberlin, 2 yellow cards for both teams. We sit tied at 2. 10 minutes on the clock. Oberlin breaks the huddle. Tonight's Yellow Jacket soccer match is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, proud medical provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. And Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. So we're set to go for overtime. Oberlin College will start with the rock. Ten minutes on the overtime clock. And we're underway. Oberlin sends it deep. Garibaldi is there. Kim plays it ahead. Here's Caceres. Garibaldi is there on the sideline. Garibaldi, Surwitz sends it away out of bounds. Oberlin gets it right back. If you're just joining us, an overview of this one. Oberlin really dominated by BW in possession. Only 11 shots to BW's 20. So if you're BW, you feel like you're the better team coming into overtime, you just need to close things out. But the PK from Yondelite tied things up at 2. BW chasing around and too tough on that touch from Kim. Booster will throw it in quickly. Into Surwitz. Right back out to Garibaldi. He volleys it inside Quieres. Kim is too tall in there inside. And foul called on Ben Wilson. Oberlin controls in their own end. No shots yet in the overtime period. Oberlin has played in one OT game. It went to double OT where they tied against Spalding University of Kentucky. 2-2. That's the same score we're at today here at Tressel Field. BW's been in one OT game. They took a win against Defiance on the road, 2-1. Alex Gibson scored the overtime game winner in that one. And a foul on Oberlin College. This game has been really chippy as of late. Not too clean in the beautiful game today. Here's Attila Nagy. Just about 3 minutes into overtime. Here's Attila Nagy. Plays it into the box. Ahead. And a dangerous look. Played away and almost unable to get there was Whitcomb, but covers it up nicely. BW with the pressure on in this overtime period. They want this win on their home turf. Looking for Yondelite. pushed it too strong. Cole Fuller from Chicago, Illinois, sends that one out of bounds. Here's Matt Weaver. Weaver crossed the 50. And out of bounds, unable to find a Jacket teammate. Nice win for Ben Wilson. And right back out of bounds. Hoover will throw in. Zach Hoover with a goal tonight. He's played well. Hoover. Throw into the middle. Oberlin is there. Surwitz trying to get position in the midfield. Excuse me, that's Gibson. Nothing going. Parker Wickham handles. Taking his time back there. Boots it away. Kleck with a nice win. I thought that was touched by Yondelight's hand. Referee didn't agree. Here's Kieres in transition. BW in overtime. Julian Kieres looking to make something happen. Stopped by Moskowitz, but a foul is called. So that's where Kieres and the Jacket offense will get to try. Booster trying to put it down quick. Referee says, no, no, no. Bring it back right here. Attila Nagy Jr. from the 24-yard line in the middle of the hash marks of the football field. Definitely not out of Attila Nagy's range. If he wants to let it fly, he definitely can. Nagy lets it rip. Just a bit outside. Doesn't find that left post. Might have been what Nagy was looking for. Put it on the ground. Wickham got beat up high by Kieres early. Tommy Booster called for the foul. Got a little too aggressive there. Ref didn't like it. Booster said, my bad, my bad. A little sportsmanship from Tommy Booster. Butter now over to Long. Long on the sideline. Surwitz sends it back. Ethan Long corrals. Attila Nagy. Wilson. Stuck over on the far side, 30. Kieres past the 50 and just clears it away. Nothing really happening either for both teams. We're about 7 minutes, 30 seconds into overtime. They will play a second overtime, but after that one goes scoreless, there will be a tie, but still a lot of time if you're the Yellow Jackets. Got to take your time, find the right shots. That's what Oberlin's done all night. They found it to be quite successful. But I feel like BW's had chance after chance. Something has to fall their way here, whether it's in this overtime or the next one. Wickham sends it away. Hoover's there. Showed some great effort tonight. Kleck clears it up to Wilson. Wilson controls. Turns. Nice turn. Over to Kieres. Gibson scored the game-winning goal against Defiance on the road. Here's Garabati. Nice couple of moves. Attila Nagy looking for something. Finds Trevor Ham. He scored 2 goals at Oberlin. Garibaldi. Jackets are stuck here on the near side. Sends it back to Weaver, and they'll just reset. Quite the aggressive play from Thomas Cantor. He got fouled in the box, causing the penalty kick. A throw in for Oberlin.
One minute remaining in the first
Surwitz
overtime period.
plays this one inside. Nothing there. Here's Trevor Ham. Attila Nagy. Manning up against Yonderlight, and he's up top at the 40, making moves past Nagy. Inside, no foul called. Caceres, foul's called now as Yonderlight's still on the ground. Is there going to be a card here? It's going to be a card on Attila Nagy Jr. Yonderlight will have an opportunity from the 19-yard line in between the right hash.
Free kick for Oberlin, number 9, Nick Yonderlight.
He scored the goal that tied this thing up at 2. He'll have a chance here. Already with 6 goals so far this season. Can this be the difference maker in overtime? 20 seconds left on that clock in the first overtime. Yonderlight, and that's a field goal, but not a soccer goal. 14 seconds left in the overtime period. Looks like Matt Weaver is going to let this thing go to double overtime. And that'll do it. 2 seconds, 1 second. First overtime period is completed here in Berea. We'll go to a second overtime. We'll maybe decide a winner in a game that's been hard fought by both teams. We'll be right back.
Oberlin 2.
Played inside. Nothing's there. Here's Gibson. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We're back in double overtime. Just under 5 minutes to play. Oberlin on offense. BW has controlled this entire second overtime period. A lot of great chances. Cantor. Played back. Here's Ethan Long. Oberlin looking to make something happen. Played into the middle. Gibson sends it out. Hoover. Kim didn't get the touch he wanted there, but able to corral it. Inside. Sent away by Ham. Long. Nothing happening on this side of the field for Oberlin, but here's Young Delight making some moves up the field. Has it in his right foot and just sent it too tough out of bounds. Booster's there to hit it, so Oberlin stays with the ball. 3:40 left in double overtime. Garibaldi sends it off of Caceres. BW controls in their own end with a throw. Garibaldi into Surwitz. Whistles blow. 3:28 left. Garibaldi over to Trevor Ham. Ham falls over and sent it out of bounds. Foul is going to be called on Oberlin College. Matt Weaver will handle this thing in the Jackets' own end. The 8 saves from Parker Wickham really have been the story. They made a stand early in this second overtime period that was unbelievable. Here's Cantor, plays it ahead. Hoover's there. Cantor's right there with him. Garibaldi able to clear it out of the middle. Booster wants to go on the right side. Here he goes. Tommy Booster in transition. Played into Surwitz. Surwitz tries to fire, but it's blocked. Here's Gibson. Gibson from way outside and saved by Wickham. Save after save for Parker Wickham. Alex Gibson, who scored an overtime game winner against Defiance, tried to give it a second go. 2 minutes left in the game. Regardless of a score here, we'll see a tie. Wilson plays it out. Foul on Oberlin. BW's got to go quick here. Hoover. Up top with Garibaldi. Trying to make something happen. BW needs it, and they need it now. 1:42 left in the game. Hoover, he has a goal tonight. Trying to make it past Young Delight. And there's got to be a foul there if you're the BW crowd. And Weaver able to control. 1:20 left in the game. Matt Weaver taking his time back there. He's going to let his defense get up. Booming kick to Surwitz. Off his head. Mishandled. Could have been dangerous for Kieres. Here comes Young Delight in transition. Oberlin College with an opportunity now. Young Delight tries to play it inside. Cleared again, and BW clears it one more time. Ethan Long over on the near sideline. Kieres looking to get aggressive on the sideline. Can't make anything happen. Young Delight controls. And kind of just fell right into Wilson. It's tough. I mean, Wilson had position there. BW has doubled the shots of Oberlin, 24-12. They just cannot finish because Parker Wickham has been there every step of the way. Caceres. From the near side, 30. 9 seconds left. Rips it in. Oberlin with an opportunity.
4,
And wow,
2, 1, 0.
Moskowitz couldn't score it, and it's a tie. The game ends in a 2-2 tie.
Baldwin Wallace 2, Oberlin
The first tie of the season for BW.
attending tonight's game. As a reminder,
In double overtime, the game concludes
October 2nd, when the team
with a tie.
Tressel University at
Maybe not what the fans wanted here at George Finnie Stadium, but wow, Oberlin squeaks out a tie in a game where the stats say they shouldn't have won. I think BW played a great game today regardless of the score. Whitcomb able to come up clutch. He had 9 saves, and he was helped out by Caceres on that final 2-save stand. Really hard-fought game from both teams. 5 total yellow cards in the game, 3 from BW, 2 from Oberlin. 12 total fouls from each team. So a hard-fought tie. Here from George Finnie Stadium, I'm Luke Schradel for BWYellowJackets.com. It was a pleasure having you on the live stream. We'll see you next weekend for BW men's soccer. We'll see Capital here at home on the 2nd of October. That's this Saturday. The next game you will see in terms of soccer will be women's soccer here at home tomorrow, the 29th. We'll have that one on BWYellowJackets.com starting at 7 p.m. And that's when we'll see you next. So hope you enjoyed this one. A double overtime contest between Baldwin Wallace and Oberlin College ends in a tie, 2-2. We'll see you next time on BWYellowJackets.com.